everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone's had a nice long bank holiday weekend. So today's video is another mixture like I did last week. Got some charity shop pickups, got some boot sale pickups, got some recent additions to the collection, so some bits and pieces that have come via eBay and other places. It's been quite a good week. So I've had 10 days off. I'll start my new job tomorrow. Obviously it's bank holiday Monday today. I'll start my new job tomorrow, so I'm really looking forward to that. But the 10 days have gone really quick. But I have been doing a little bit of hunting in the charity shops, and I did go and meet my friend Vic and Johnny from Monkey's Emporium last Wednesday, and we did a little bit of hunting there as well, and I found some bits and pieces. Now, I don't know, I believe everything, a lot of stuff's here, and I've got some bits here, and I've had a really good day at the boot sale as well, guys. Not so much in regards to what I found, but I just enjoyed it. I'll go through that in a little while. I found these in a charity shop. These were 50p each. This was only a couple of days ago. Nothing spectacular, just quite cool. We've got a Lucky magazine here. Now, I didn't know what this magazine was, but I was intrigued. It wasn't until after where I see this advert, which is about boglins. Now, I'm under the impression that this boglin here was never released, apparently, from what I've been told. So, pretty cool. Like I said, these were 50p each. Got a Ghostbusters, real Ghostbusters comic. Got Alf advert on the back. And then we've got a couple of Mad magazines. That one and Collector Series 1 from 1991. So, yeah, a couple of few bits, not too bad. Now, yesterday I did do a boot sale, but I was selling, so I didn't really get a proper chance to go around. I did, however, have a quick little look when I went to the toilet, but I only looked at sort of one aisle, and I did pick this up for myself. This was only £2. This is the history of the WWE 3-disc box set, 50 years of sports entertainment. When did this come out? This is actually a few years old. Came out in 2015, 6.5 hours. So a couple of quid. That'll go nicely with the Hogan and Goldberg DVDs that I picked up recently, and I will get around to watching them. There's plenty of time. Now I have got something here that's not from the boot sale. It's not from no charity shops. I bought this for myself on eBay for my collection. This is fantastic actually. So this is a Bravestar book and cassette set. A book and cassette set from 1987. Really nice. And this also came with it as well. This is a Bravestar colouring book from 1986. I don't know if don't think any of it's been. No, it's unused as well. The listing wasn't particularly good, so I think I paid just under £24 posted for the pair of them. It was on bids. It wasn't a buy it now or anything. So really pleased to add them to my collection. Let's just put them there. Picked up some books. I've been picking up a lot of graphic novels, guys. Look, right, toys. Let's be serious, yeah. Action figures, toys, 80s, 90s, and everything. It's very missed at the minute. I'm not seeing people finding lots of good stuff out there in the wild. So, as a retro hunter, I am predominantly a toy hunter, but as a retro hunter, you have to look outside the perimeter. You have to look outside the world of toys, and my eyes are open to a lot of things: books, comics, graphic novels, gaming, vinyl records, cassettes, CDs, any of that sort of stuff. Anything kind of like retro, VHS, even things like I picked up the mini disc player, didn't I, last week. You know, it's not so much about buying things to flip things all the time, but if you can buy things, just cool things to have in your collection, it's always good. Now, I did pick up some books from charity shop. These were 99p each. Got some old books here. So we got Doctor Who, Evolution. That goes for about 8 to 10 quid. Doctor Who and the Daemons, is that how you pronounce it? I'm not a big Doctor Who fan, to be honest with you. Again, that goes for sort of 6 to 8 quid. Fantastes, with an introduction from C.S. Lewis. Don't think that goes for too much, about a fiver. Moorcock, The Winds of Limbo. Again, I just bought this because it looked like a cool fantasy book. And it is, it's an old fantasy book. Don't think that goes for much. This one was probably the pick of the bunch. I think this one goes for £12 to £15. But although this is not the greatest condition. This is Ramsey Campbell and Culprit. And again, I kind of bought it because I knew that it's a fiction stroke horror film. It's probably from the 80s, maybe the 70s. Give it a go. And when I've done my research, yeah, fiver, not bad for them. 5, pretty cool. That same day I picked this one up. this graphic novel to go with the mini graphic novels that I've got and got coming as well. Rat Queens, I've not heard of this before. Who's it from? Image. I think it's a sort of a £5 graphic novel, but paid £1 for that. Same day again, I've got this Arkham City. The lead into the highly anticipated video game. It's a hardback graphic novel. I paid £1.99 for that. Now, the day I met Johnny and Vic, I actually picked up a radio for my new office. I picked up a DAB pure radio with CD player. It all works fine. It's got a remote control. I paid a tenner and it came in this box as well, which I was really pleased with. And I'll come onto that in a bit as well. But that day, I did find some cool bits as well in charity shops. I found Ghostbusters Bobby Brown single from Ghostbusters 2. That was £1. Let me just put that down there. I'm going to run out of space. Some more graphic novels. We got The Sandman. It's the Volume 1 Preludes and Nocturnes. That was £1. And we got Batman Detective Comics 27. That was £1 also, although it's not a proper thick graphic novel. Two really cool finds here. We've got Mask, so Mobile Armoured Strike Command, #1, the IDW comic. Don't think that goes for much. I think it goes for like £4 or £5. Now this one is interesting. So this is Howard the Duck #1. But it weren't until I did a little bit of research that I found out that it was Gwenpool first appearance, and the Gwenpool characters down there. This is maybe a £15 to £20 comic. Them two are 50p each. So again, you're not seeing any toys. There isn't any toys. I haven't been finding any toys. More interesting buys. Some of the boys are saying that I'm going to open a library soon. These are 20p each. So these 5 books cost £1 from a charity shop that I've never been to before, which ain't too far from me, mind you. Now, I can't remember which ones it was. 2 of these, or 3 of these, are first prints. That's one of them. So Terry Pratchett, The Last Continent, that's a first print. That one is a first print. These are really nice condition as well. Terry Pratchett, Hogfather, and I think, was it this one? Can't remember. But I did quite a bit of research. Yeah, that one as well. Terry Pratchett, Small Gods. Now I think these go. I think one of these, I can't remember which one it was, goes for about 15 to 20 quid. It might be Small Gods. These two, not so much, sort of £10 each. And then we've got 2 more here, but these are not first editions. You've got Soul Music, which is, I think this is a 3rd print. And Interesting Times, which is also a 3rd print. But I mean, listen, 20p. What can you buy for 20p? Tell me. You can't even buy a chomp for 20p now. A chomp chocolate bar. I think they're like 40p a day or something now. So yeah, that was the week's boot sales and charity shops pick up. So a bit of a mixture. I went out a couple of days here and there and found some nice little bits and pieces. It's nothing extravagant or anything. So today's boot sale. Went to a new boot sale. Never been to this one before. Met my friend Ian, and I really enjoyed it. It was really, really good. Found some different stuff. Didn't find really any toys. I did hear from someone that someone had picked a bag of Street Sharks up and some Voltron figures, but the way I see it, guys, is you can't think about what might have been and what was there and what you missed out on, because you'll just never enjoy yourself. And I just said, oh, okay, it is what it is. You can't be everywhere at the end of the day. Now today is a real mixed bag of stuff. I'm not entirely sure how much I spent. Let me just check. 20, 14, there's 20, so that's 37, 38, 39. Maybe like 40, just over £40 on everything. But there's some really, really good stuff. So my first find of the day, we got some more books. Total spend, £1.50. Total Recall, The Rats, Predator, Cold War, Aliens. It's a bit, no, it's not too bad. And Predator, Concrete Jungle. I think I am going to open a library, you know. Second thing I bought was, let me just go down here. Oh, there's stuff everywhere here, look. The Greatest Showman on vinyl. That was only a couple of quid. It's relatively new, a couple of years old, ain't it? So, or a few years old, I can't know. I think it came out about 2017. But this second hand goes for about a tenner, so it's not too bad. Salem, get out of the way. Look, just trying to get in every video, just being nosy. What else we got here? A couple of cool finds here. Quid each from the same guy. A Warhammer rulebook. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how much that goes for, if I'm honest with you. I do not know how much this does. This is Hero Quest book. That goes for about a tenner, 10 to 12 quid. I picked this. Hey, let's see, Salem. He's in the bag. Pest. This I picked up towards the end. I weren't too sure actually. I had to do a little bit of research. I know some Wallace and Gromit stuff sells okay. Yeah, this is a Wallace and Gromit soap dish with soap. And there's been loads of these selling recently. I'm quite surprised. Loads. Paid a couple of quid for that. So, quite pleased with that. Picked up some DVDs. As I say, it's a mixture. We've got some books, some DVDs. We've got a vinyl. We've got a soap dish. These are for myself. I haven't seen this before, and I've never seen it at a boot sale, to be honest with you. Todd McFarlane's Spawn 1 and 2. So, this was on HBO. This is the animated movies, I want to say. I think they're movies. They're quite old. I think they came out like maybe like in the late 90s. I'm not entirely sure. That was only a couple of quid. Anyone who knows manga. Legend of the Overfiend, Legend of the Demon Wound. It says on the bottom there, seriously disturbing it is. I've not seen this for a long time, and I vaguely remember it's not particularly yeah, it's not something you'd show your kids. Pay £1 for that, and I'm gonna revisit it soon. It's an old manga. It's from the 80s. I don't know what year it came out. Was it 80s? Yeah, 89. I think the English version come out in 92. But yeah, there's two films on here. Legend of the Demon Room, Legend of the Overfiend. Yeah, so one came out in 89, one came out in 91. Yeah. Controversial. If anyone knows, write in the comments. I did pick up one little toy. This was in a box of dinosaurs and it was 50p. Now I've got one of these, but I think he's maybe a little bit of a different colour to this. This is a little knockoff Godzilla, and originally he came on a skateboard. Come on a little skateboard. I've got a Kong as well. Oh, there's the Kong. One sec. Kong's nearby. I don't know where Godzilla is, to be honest with you. There's the Kong one. So as you see at the bottom of their feet, it's been snapped. They used to have little skateboards. But I couldn't leave him now. I couldn't leave a Godzilla there. Plus as well, he's probably my first toy pickup at the boot sales or charity shops since everything's reopened this year. In fact, the only other toy I've picked up was E.T. a couple of weeks ago. That is it, guys. I have not picked up any toys. It's all been books, comics, DVDs, Blu-rays, etc. Now, right, I'm going to go on to this, and then I'm probably going to go on to me personally, my best find of the day. Now I picked this up. I paid a lot for this. This wasn't cheap. I had a look online to see what they go for. I think loose they go for sort of 15 to 20 quid. This is boxed and it's like immaculate. The box is immaculate. It's got a bit of a split there, but it's basically brand new. I mean, I don't think it's even been opened, if I'm honest with you. But I think as that is, it may be 35 to 40 pound. Anyone who's big on gaming might be able to tell me. I'm not entirely sure. I paid 18 for it. He wanted 20. I said, could you do 15? He said he can't. And I thought, you know what? Sometimes everyone wants to pay £1 for something and make 50 quid. Of course, everyone would love to do that. Everyone would love to pay 50p and make 20, 30, 40 quid. But the world doesn't work like that. Buying and reselling doesn't work like that. And you know what? It's not often you see things like this at boot sales. And a lot of people were passing on it because it was quite expensive. But I thought, if I could double my money, happy days. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to or not. You guys will be able to tell me. I'm not entirely sure. But if not, I'm sure I can find a collector who, you know, will probably maybe give me 30 and I'll just make a little bit of money on it. I don't know. Scott from Scott's Comics and Collectibles, that might be something you're interested in, mate. Let me know. Obviously, I can do you a good deal. Nah, for me, this was probably, for me, I thought it was a great pickup. So, first thing I bought actually was the books and then the vinyl. So, and this was the third thing I bought. But then I went back to him after because I was rummaging through all these CDs and I thought, you know what, I'm spending too much time here. I need to go and come back. And I went back to him after and I bought some more. I ended up spending £14 with him. Now we have here a very heavy bag of CDs, but there's some other bits as well. Now it's all hip hop. It's all 90s and some like late 80s hip hop, R&B, whatever. So there's hip hop mainly, but there's probably the odd R&B, and there's some really good albums here. Now it's not so much the resale value because a lot of CDs don't have too much resale value. I thought as well, because I'm a big hip hop fan, I like hip hop. You know, I like Cypress Hill, I like Wu-Tang Clan, and there's some really good stuff here. And I thought, because I've now got a CD player as well at work, if I don't sell them, I can just bring some CDs to work and I can listen to some of these albums every now and again. Now there is a lot here. I'm just going to go through them briefly. There could be some big hitters in here that are worth £10-15. I really don't know, I haven't looked. But the first one here on top, I actually have got this on vinyl. This is Cypress Hill Black Sunday. Got Chronic 2000, which is a Death Row compilation. Notorious B.I.G. Ready to Die. Ice Cube, The Predator. Enter the Wu-Tang. 36 Chambers, Public Enemy. He Got Game. Snoop Dogg, Paid the Cost to Be the Boss. Tupac, Are You Still Down? These are all in there as well. This is actually a single. It's only got 5 songs on it, so it's Ice Cube, Wicked. There was one guy, when I went back the second time, there was a reseller there, and he was scanning every CD. He was scanning, and I just went, you know what, I'm back again. I thought, I've got a bit of time now, let's hit again. And I spent £7 with him first time. I spent £7 with him second time. Naughty by Nature, Poverty's Paradise, LL Cool J, Phenomenon, Onyx, Back the Fuck Up, Above the Rim soundtrack, Jay-Z, The Blueprint 2, got some common ones as well, like the Fugees, The Score, Mace, Welcome Back, and Jada Kiss the Game Goodbye. Let's go again. There's a lot here. I paid £3 for a pound, guys. 50 Cent, The Massacre, Jay-Z, The Blueprint, what's this, Mobb Deep, Hell on Earth, Machiavelli. So these are the sort of ones that might be worth a bit of money. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to do a bit. DMX, God bless him. There's a couple of DMX ones here, I think, as well. Yep, another one. Another Naughty by Nature as well. Oh, this one was just sitting there when that guy was scanning them, so I had to pick this one. Straight Outta Compton, Jay-Z, The Black Album, Junior Mafia as well. There's some stuff that I've not listened to. You know, I'm not fans of all of it. I'm not a fan of all of this, but LL Cool J, The Definition, Busta Rhymes, Extinction Level Event, Kanye West. I used to have this album, The College Dropout, Snoop Dogg, R&G, another Jay-Z. There's quite a lot of Jay-Z here, to be fair. The Dynasty, Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt. We go on. Like I said, I'm not going to go through these too much. What's this one here? Dead Man Walking, Snoop Dogg, Wu-Tang Clan Forever, Jay-Z, Hard Knock Life Volume 2, Jay-Z In a Lifetime Volume 1, Missy Elliott, So Addictive, Nas, It Was Written. Got only a couple more here, one sec. LL Cool J, what one's this? Oh, 10 it's called. Junior Mafia again, Conspiracy, and another LL Cool J. Mama Said Knock You Out. But probably, I'm not entirely sure yet, although all them CDs are very cool, I've got 2 cassettes with this as well. Now, I didn't see the cassettes at the beginning, and when I took them to him, the guy, he went, oh, I didn't even know there were any cassettes in there. So I paid £14 for all of these, but these 2 are probably maybe the pick of the bunch. Certainly this one. So we've got Redman, There Is a Dark Side. Can't really see any sold in the UK. Some in the States, maybe a £20 cassette. I'm not entirely sure. This one, however, I'm not entirely sure on. 2-pack, strictly for my, yeah, I'm not going to say the word on my show, but this is none on eBay. I cannot find one on eBay. Can't find any on Discogs. Can't find any sold. I don't know. I don't think it's worth stupid money, but it might be worth £25 to £30. Yeah, and 2-pack is desirable. Very desirable artist, and really pleased with these. For me personally, I feel like I've had quite a good day, a very eclectic day. CDs, vinyl, a retro gaming item, some books, some DVDs. Yeah, very mixed day. I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased with these. I don't know. I'm probably going to keep a handful. Maybe I might bundle up the Jay-Z ones and maybe put them. I don't know. Some CDs are only going to be worth £1.50, £2 each, so it might be better to bundle some. Apologies, guys. My battery went on the GoPro. I don't know where it finished. I just realised that the light would stop flashing, the red light. I knew the battery was quite low, but I thought I'd have enough to do the video. Clearly, I didn't. I don't know where it stopped. I haven't looked or anything. I haven't gone into it. I think I got most of the CDs. You guys would have seen the CDs. But while I was charging, I did have a look through a lot of these hip hop CDs to see what some of them were going for. There's a couple that are a bit more rarer than the Machiavelli one. I did have a feeling that would be one. The Junior Mafia CDs, they go for a little bit of money as well. So this is a really good pickup. It's not everyone's cup of tea, I understand. Not everyone likes hip hop music. A lot of people would have just looked at that and completely passed on it. But I'm just like I say, I'm diversifying, if that's even a word. With regards to what I'm buying, I'm looking at different things. I have done for ages, but I've always gone into boot sales and I've just walked past boxes of records and I've walked past CDs and cassettes and stuff. Now I'm actively like, you know what, I'm looking for this stuff now because I can't find toys. And if I want to still, sorry about the background, you can hear all my missus doing the washing up in the background downstairs. If I still want to find stuff and go to boot sales and not come away empty-handed, it's not that I'm buying crap or buying shit, but what I'm saying is that I want to go there and enjoy it, but I know that I'm not going to probably find any toys. Toys are kind of getting to a point where it's out of the question. So it's as if it's retro, whether it's DVDs, Blu-rays, books, comics, graphic novels, CDs, even retro gaming, to be fair, odds and sods like this soap dish, I'm happy to buy it. There's a lot of stuff here. I've really enjoyed it. Now I've got to get myself ready to get ready for my new job. It's an intense first couple of weeks for me. I've got like a 2-week intro. I've got a ton of video calls, visits to do and stuff to do with my team and everything. So it's all good and proper. I'm really looking forward to it. So for everyone watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. If you're watching me for the first time, please consider to subscribe. It's all good fun videos, YouTube, car boot pickups, toy pickups, toy shows. Toy shows are starting to come back. I'm hearing there's going to be a couple on this month. I'm looking forward to that and getting back out there, and I'll give you lot details as soon as I know more. So thanks for watching, guys, and until the next video, which will probably be next Sunday. I'm going to start putting them out every Sunday now, if I can, as long as boot sales are on and stuff. I'll see you all then. Take care.